Hello, my good vibe tribe. It is Trista again, back with another build. However, today is the release for the Tiny Living on console, and we are playing on the PlayStation 4, of course. And so, I immediately, once it was downloaded, began this build. So, this is me fresh. I didn't get to see anything of the pack unless, besides what other YouTubers have created, and I didn't know. So this is me just building without actually going through and looking at all of my items that I got. Usually whenever I get an expansion pack or any sort of pack, I go through and look at everything before I build, so this is all new to me. So you'll see at times where I just like kind of stop and just look at the items, and I don't know, I'm really excited about this one. I love building tiny houses. You guys know this. But to actually get like tiny living items with like, the pull down beds and stuff, I'm happy. My heart's happy. But anyways, onto this build. I had placed a 43 tiles. There's 3 tiers. You could build like the micro, the tiny, and I forget what the other one is. Anyway, I was trying to make a kind of like a glass roof there, but decided otherwise on that one. And I really like that red door, so the very first item that I chose for the house was that red door and just built around it. I know I have some suggestions with like the Gothic house, and that was from Jordan. And I also actually got another recommendation from my friend Cheyenne, who said to build basically houses shaped as letters. These are both challenges for me because I typically do not do Gothic houses. I mean, on this one, Jordan, I decided to build like a more darker theme on the outside, as you guys will see. But on the inside, I still keep it really light. I don't know how I would do it with like a Gothic house, but anyway, back on track. It's quite a tiny house. I mean, the only separation of the house inside is the bathroom. You guys will see, but for now we're going to do the exterior and some minor landscaping. I don't know if you guys have tried using the terrain tools. That is something also that I would like to try, and that is another goal and challenge that I basically want to do. I kind of like the houses where they change the terrain. I mean, that's cute, and you could actually do a lot with that. But for now, we're just going to build a regular tiny house. Okay, so I had problems with the interior. I'm trying to change things up. You guys know how I am. I like the black, whites, and grays. And you can see that I did that again. So I did change the bathroom to that green color. I think it's really nice. But I mean, I'm super excited about this Tiny Living expansion pack. It's just, I'm happy. You guys know, my heart is happy. Good vibes. So today is the Sims 20th birthday, and I don't know if you guys had gone in and looked at, the items, because I know there was an update today. Mine took a little bit to do, but they had, I think it will show up, it's called like the birthday tub or something like that. It's a hot tub. I was super excited about it. I was actually going to put it in here, but then I decided otherwise. I'll use that on another build, because I don't have any of the like the hot tubs, or I forget what it is, the spa one or something that you get the hot tubs, or the patio, I forget. I did move the house. I decided that instead of having the house forward facing, for like the curb appeal, that I was actually going to set it, to the side and then just make a little pathway, because I do put like a grill and a picnic table and then some planters over there, just because why does everything have to be in front of the house, so I wanted everything to be off to the side just for privacy. I mean, I build, you guys know this, I build as though I was living in it, or somebody that, I know that was living in it because privacy, I mean, you want your privacy. I was going to put a porch on this and then I completely forgot. I think I was just like super excited about everything. You can see I'm going through and looking at some of the items. I do use from other packs. Usually whenever I build, I like to try and keep everything base game, but I figured since this one, I am using the Tiny Living pack, that I might as well just use from other packs too. I obviously don't have a lot. You guys know this. I was going to go with that like lighter color of dirt, and then I decided that just doesn't look right to me, so I decided to do this little rock pathway. I don't know about you guys, but I hate that tool. I mean, you see me all the time. I'll put something down and then I end up deleting it. I just noticed a boo-boo. Oh well, it's on there now. Hopefully you guys didn't see it. Anyway, this little mailbox, and I put a little sunflower in there. I love sunflowers. I really do. I honestly kept this one pretty plain. I'm not gonna lie, with like the flowers and stuff. I didn't go overboard. And I hid that trash can because nobody really likes looking at your trash cans. Let's be honest. And then I really like these outdoor lightings. Like, I know it's for like the kids and stuff, but I really, really like them. It gives me I don't know how to like say it, like a party vibe in a sense. But and then I try to like line it up and just not put it like on anything right there. You can see my struggle with it. It really just, I got mad. I think I just deleted it and then put it somewhere else. But on my last build that I did, I don't remember which one, for the outside by the pool, I got those to match up. So that's what I was trying to do on this one. I don't know what was wrong with me today. We're switching to outdoor activities. Here is the birthday hot tub that I was talking about. I was going to put it there. I should have moved the house over and stuck it back there, because when you go tiny, I think having some outdoor items like that makes your home feel bigger, and you're not limited to just the indoor stuff. So that's something I'm going to keep in mind for the next build. I might incorporate that at some point, because I've never had a hot tub on The Sims 4 because I'm poor and I'm not able to purchase stuff like that. So I filled up those little planters with plants already, but just kept one open just for like looks, you know. This, I'm just basically building. I usually don't play with The Sims. I pretty much just build. I've said it all before. I feel like sometimes I just get really repetitive in my videos and probably just annoy you guys, but anyway. Switch it to the outdoor, the evening. See how it looked. Looked pretty good to me. I was gonna put little chairs up there on like the little deck, but it just, you'll see, it doesn't look right. I don't like it. I was gonna put them over there too, but I'm like, yeah, that's a picnic table. This house will fit too. I do add that hose obviously, because if this is like for a gardener, they have 3 little planters there, and just make it cutesy. I also found Baby Yoda. I am so excited about Baby Yoda. However, it's called the child statue in here, and Dustin and I were just so stoked about that. But I put little Baby Yoda in the garden, little flower area over there. I think it's so cute. I was really excited about it, and I still am. Like, I'm super excited about this. I already did this one build, and I am already... Okay, so it was released at 1 o'clock today. It is currently 7 o'clock at night. I have built one, and I've been waiting for the video to render, and then I had to voice over and then to get it up. But I am so ready to just build another one and do it completely different, because no tiny house is the same. I am excited. And I mean, now we have a little, that little picture has so many different options, and I love it. And I love the little theme that I did in the bathroom. It is tiny living, but I did give a nice sized bathroom, if you ask me. I mean, there's not a shower, that's okay, but sorry for all the spinning. So, bathroom completed. I think I add a little bit more onto it. So this room, this space has to have the kitchen, a dining room, living room, and bedroom all in one. I did not separate it at all. I think if anything, I added a half wall at some point. I was going to use counters and then put kind of like an island and then put stools over there, but I changed my mind. I was like, nah, never mind. Because if you actually play with The Sims and, you know, in live mode, that wouldn't work if you wanted to actually like cook. So I just decided against that, and to get rid of it, add the half wall in, and then I'm going to put a little kitchen table over there. I realized that I should have changed some of the wallpaper in here. But once again, like, I was so excited to just get this out to you guys that I just completely forgot about it. But look at this. I mean, that is everything that you would possibly need in one. All of that storage space. You get the couch. You'll get a bed. Like, I love tiny living. I think one day I'm going to live tiny, and Dustin's just going to have to deal with it. I really want to live tiny. I think I'm more of like a minimalist. I don't really care about anything. I mean, I've lost a lot of my belongings, and that if I wanted to go tiny, I could probably do it. I don't think he could, because he is, I don't want to say this in like a wrong way, but I think he's a hoarder. And he has like a mad collection of Funko Pops. Like I enjoy the fact that he has interests and things that he likes to collect, but if we ever wanted to go tiny, I don't think he could do it. What if I lived tiny without him? What if we had to live in 2 different houses? I'm sorry. See what goes through my head? My freaking mind goes a million miles a minute. I was just looking through the items on this. Back to the build, guys. Sorry, I get off track. Just checking out things. I realized that I don't have like a dresser or anything. I was gonna stick that under there. I was gonna put that there, and then I'm just like, what can I do here? So I decided to add a couple rugs and kind of like layer them, because I mean, nothing has to be traditional. This is your home. This is a tiny house. This is, to me, awesome. I love those little planters too. I think that's probably one of my favorite items. I love little plants. And just to wrap around the little coffee picture. I just think it's so cute. And then you can add books and stuff down into those clear doors and stuff. And then I was going to put a statue of some sort on that lamp, because you can clutter it. I think I ended up adding some sort of plant. I don't know what I just said. I haven't been having brain farts all day. But I put a cookie jar up there. I was super excited about that. I think I even like did a little woo thingy whenever I built. I get super excited about small things. And I mean, forever young. I didn't get to clutter up the kitchen like I would have liked to, because I was thinking about the actual live mode, and so they would have to use that corner space to prepare food items, so I decided to not clutter it up like I wanted to. I could have added another shelf or something to add more clutter items, and I didn't. It's okay though. I wanted to put a like a calendar there, but decided against it. It looked too like childish to me, so instead we just did something simple like that. And I realized that if those hanging lights, you obviously need a taller wall height for them to look right. So I just decided to use the smaller one and just put it over the kitchen instead of putting a kind of like a chandelier above the kitchen table. And now we're just cluttering it up. I don't like the fact that I couldn't add anything to that shelf where like the 3 little jars are and the looks like 2 little animals. I was really upset about that. It actually kind of upset me. I am a clutterer. I like to clutter up items and make them look more lived in. Since I didn't have a dresser in there, I decided to put shirts down in there just for like the, you know, that's what it could be used for. That's your storage area. And I was gonna put colognes or lotions or I couldn't get anything to work the way I wanted to on that. So that's something that I found out. I don't know if you guys have built with the tiny living. If so, let me know what your favorites are, or what you dislike like I do. I decided that The Sims didn't have a mirror, like a body mirror for this one, so I think I end up adding one eventually. I was looking for something. I don't exactly remember. I just like to check to make sure the house is properly lit. I did put a little flower on that lamp. And I added pillows. I thought that would be really cute, you know. Make it more homey. Yeah, so I moved the towel over above the bathtub, and then I put the mirror. I hate the fact that like you can't really see in there whenever the rooms are like that. And just adding some curtains to separate the outside world. I kind of made this one more cutesy than what I normally do. I used those little half curtains or quarter curtains or whatever you want to call them, curtains. Excuse me, I just burped. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but woo! So this is very different. This part made me mad. I just couldn't get anything to work the way I wanted it to, and so I got very frustrated at this point. You see? See what I mean? Nothing. I couldn't get nothing. It's just I got annoyed. I wanted to put red because of the door, but the reds don't match, and it really made me mad. Just going through and adding little added items and making sure the house looks good. I even had a laptop. I really like that. I think that's a little light. I was gonna put it there in that corner, but like I said, in live mode, you have to be able to cook. And I was gonna add an end table, and you know, for being tiny living, you think the tables would be kind of smaller. They're kind of big, and I didn't like it, so I decided not to use them. Once again, sorry for all of that spinning, but that is my first tiny living build officially with the actual tiny living pack. Let me know what you guys think, and much love to my good vibe tribe. Toodles!